Hello again, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Mueller, and I am going to read to us our story for the day. Our story is titled Zinnia's Flower Garden. Now, for this book, both the author and the illustrator are the same person. That means she wrote all of the words in the book and she drew or created all of the pictures. And this book is both written and illustrated by Monica Wellington. She was very busy with this book. All right, here we go. Spring has arrived. Zinnia is getting her garden ready for planting. She digs up the soil and turns it over with her shovel. She takes out stones and rakes the dirt smooth. The warm sun feels good as she works. Have you been outside the past few days? Maybe when the sun is shining? Did the sun feel good maybe on your face? It's starting to warm up a little bit outside. Pretty soon it will be warm enough to go outside without our jackets, but it definitely wasn't warm enough today. Give me a thumbs up if you've been outside working, maybe in the garden or helping mom and dad out in the yard cleaning things up. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, we've been working on it at my house too. All right. Zinnia carefully plants many kinds of flower seeds in rows. She covers the seeds with dirt and pats it all down very gently. She sprinkles the ground with water. Look at that. She put those seeds in a nice, neat row. Zinnia waits for the seeds to sprout. The seeds need sun to shine, rain to fall, and many days to pass. It is hard to wait so long for her seeds to grow. What is this down here? Yeah, it's a rainbow. When do we see rainbows? Does anyone know? I know after the rain, sometimes when the sun comes out again, we see rainbows in the sky. Every day, Zinnia checks her garden to see if anything has happened. Oh, look! The first seedling is poking its way up through the dirt. Right down here. You can see a progression of the seedling poking up out from the dirt. Now Zinnia's garden is full of green sprouts growing toward the sun. Little stems grow taller. Little leaves grow bigger. Little roots burrow deeper into the earth. Burrow. What do you think burrow means? It goes down. It's like digging. The roots spread out and they go down further. Zinnia takes care of her garden every day. When the sun is hot and the soil is dry, she waters her thirsty plants. What is she using? Do you remember we talked about that in our repeated read aloud from yesterday? Yeah, it's a watering can. She pulls up pesky weeds that try to crowd out her plants. She inspects them for greedy bugs. She measures how tall her strong and healthy plants are growing. Every day they get bigger and bigger. First thing in the morning, Zinnia runs out to check her garden. She is excited to see the little buds growing on many of her plants. If you look down here, the author threw in the life cycle of a butterfly. Look at that. So we have the eggs, the caterpillar, the chrysalis, the adult, and then the ready butterfly. And then at last she finds what she has been waiting for, the first flower. One bud has bloomed. How beautiful! And what a sweet smell! There are many more buds that will open soon. The garden grows and grows with blossoming flowers. Zinnia paints reeds and picnics among them. Butterflies flutter, bees buzz. Zinnia's garden is her favorite place to be on these warm summer days. Her flowers are abundant. That means they're plentiful. There's a lot of them. And Zinnia cuts some to arrange into bouquets. The fragrant scents of the flowers swirl around her in the warm breeze. Do you know what kind of flower she's cutting over here? Yeah, those are sunflowers. They come out later in the summertime. One hot summer day, Zinnia has a lemonade stand and puts up a sign, "Pick your own flowers." Customers come and gather bunches of flowers and drop money in her jar. Do you see your lemonade? Perfect. In the autumn, as it gets colder, Zinnia picks the last flowers from her garden. She finds ripe seeds that have formed. They are ready to be collected. She will save them to plant next year. The winter days are short, the sun is dim, and the ground is covered with snow. But Zinnia is already planning next year's garden. When spring comes, she will be ready to grow her very own flowers again. The end. Thank you for listening to the story today with me.